What's poppin'? It's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Today we're gonna be doing a video on my long braids, my box. I guess you could call them box braids. It's a do-it-yourself, a DIY. But basically, to start off, I guess I could show y'all them. This is what they look like. You know what I mean? It comes all the way down to my butt. So here I go. And you notice it's different colors. So like, look at the color pattern. It's like, so I used, I wanna say like 2, maybe 3 packs. I would just get three packs of color 6 to be safe. But I think I definitely used 2 packs of color 6 xpressions hair. Then I also used 1 pack of 27, 1 pack of 30, 2 I think of color, what's that junk called? Color 613. Well, I didn't use a full 2. I used 1 full pack of 613. Then I also took a little bit out of a second pack, but I didn't finish it. So that's that. But yeah, I used xpressions hair. What is it? Is it Kanekalon? 100% Kanekalon hair. It took me basically about a week. What was happening? Maybe like, what did I say, a week? Maybe like 5-6 days, basically. I would go to work, come back, do my work on my hair. I like, you know, I wrap my hair to work like with a little head wrap or whatever. But yeah, y'all, it took me a long time. So I started off by doing mini twists on the hair, and then I went ahead and I braided the hair. I braided the hair by braiding the mini twists. So instead of my regular hair being out, all of my hair is twisted, and each braid is based on a twist, right? So I basically sectioned out the hair in twists first and made a whole bunch of mini twists, and then I went ahead and braided it. The purpose of that was to kind of minimize the amount of frizz from my natural hair that would end up coming, you know, but I mean, it's kind of up in the air, but it's still, I feel comfortable with having twisted it first. But you might feel like, all right, that's just an extra step, because it really is. It really do take a lot of time, but I just wanted my hair a certain way, so I did it this way. After that, like I said, each twist was a braid. And in terms of braiding the hair, if you want to see my exact method, go watch my how to passion twist video. And for my passion twist, I started it off doing a braid, and then I eventually started twisting. So just look at how I started it off doing a braid. You find that link somewhere here, or you can just look it up on my channel. Sorry, y'all, I will go ahead and say, so the reason my foundation, not really foundation, but my makeup clearly doesn't match my skin, just because I have like literally just been in this, I've been in the sun. I've been in there, you feel me? And I got the makeup to match, but my contour kind of matches it, but my regular, you know, overall foundation powder or whatever, my powder foundation, whatever, it don't match. So go ahead and adjust the elephant in the room. Okay, you see it, you see it, sorry. So in order to get the actual hair breakdown, first off, with each pack, I pulled them. So for example, the hair will come, like this is just a whole bunch of extra hair that I have, but the hair will come and it'll have these blunt square ends. We don't want that. You're gonna notice on my hair, my ends are very like, as you can see, like they're very light, like they're like this. We want the, if you want my type of style, you want the slim edges. Some people have like the square thing at the end. I personally prefer it to be like fall down all the way through, like be super skinny at the end. So what I do is basically you take the hair, right? And you just kind of like pull it, you tug at it. I kind of try to use my nail. I just tug at it, tug at it, tug at it, pull a little bit. I even saw that like even if you don't want to go through all of it like at one time, when you're sectioning off the hair, right? When you're blending the hair, because in order to do these colors, you know, this mix of colors that I did, you're gonna have to blend the hair. So as you're blending the hair, let me show y'all. As you're blending the hair, you're gonna go through and put one on top of the other. You know, it's blending the hair is basically just like mixing it. You're mixing them on top. And so I don't want to fully do it. I can make another video on how to blend the hair, but there are other videos on YouTube on how to blend hair. So annoying to hear, obviously, because you click on the video because you want to see how I did my hair. But like, I just want to say, like, they're more in-depth videos that say, but you basically, like, you're pulling, you see, as I'm pulling this, it's gonna make the ends become more skinny, like how this is, like how it would be if you just take your time and pick at the ends. So to blend the hair, how I got the colors, like all these, if you notice my color scheme, it's like a whole bunch of different variations of colors. It's by blending. So like one braid looks different than the other braid because it might have a little bit more of the 613 in it, or it might have a little more of the 30 in it, or it might have a little more of the 6 in it. It just depended on how I blended it and how much hair I put in each braid, like what colors I put in each braid. I tried to do an even split, but you will see that the bottom of my hair, like the first two lines, was color 6. I just did a straight color 6. And then I realized, I don't like this. This is not that I didn't like it, but it wasn't what I wanted. My inspiration in general was Eva Marcille, the model. And so she has these beautiful long braids. And I feel like maybe she used color 27 or something like that, 27 and 613. But I just looked at this and I was like, no, this color is not light enough. It's not really what I want. Actually, the color 27, which is like this gold here, I think this is what I would have been fine only using this 27, but I love that I mixed the hair to try to get a brighter color. So then I just decided to blend the hair, blend different colors together. And you know, that's just by like pulling the hair. I don't want to all the way pull it, but you just like put hair on top and just keep mixing. Just keep pulling and mixing, keep pulling and mixing. Like, just go. This hair, I would pull it out. You pull it out, put it on top. Pull it out, put it on top. Pull it out, put it on top. Keep going. Keep pulling out, put it on top. Pull it out, put it on top. And then I'll have like, what is it? Basically like 5 or 4 different colors, and I'll just be pulling out, putting it on top. How you get that color variation is, like I said, when you pick out the hair that you want to, when you part the hair, like when you pick one, it's not, obviously it's we're humans doing it, so it can be like it can look completely blended, but if you don't like fully just are meticulous with the blending, it's gonna be like this, where it still looks nice, but some are gonna look different than others. But I love that look. I sincerely love that look because it's still the same scheme, because I still use the same colors and the variation is minimal. You know what I mean? Although some you can clearly see, like for instance, this one clearly has more color 27 than this one does. This one you can tell looks more like 613 and color 6. Like this is more white and brown versus this one looks more gold and yellow. So those are a little bit of the difference. But to blend, you have all the hair, you part some of the hair all together, and you just put one on top of the other, one on top of the other. So I would just do like that, and I wouldn't do that for each individual braid. Like I wouldn't blend per braid. No, I would take a bunch, try to blend a bunch as much as you can, but obviously it's harder to do. For me personally, it's harder to do when you have a lot of hair. So I would just blend the bunch as much as you can, and then part it, put it in smaller sections and blend those sections as small as you can, you know, as much as you can. And then when it's time to get the braid, get one piece of hair for the braid, make sure that piece is blended to your liking. If you did blend per braid, it would probably be more uniform, as you could take a little bit from each color per braid and make sure to blend it the same way for each one, but I didn't just because that would take more time. I could be wrong though, it could take the same amount of time, it's up to you. Everything is just do it how you want to do it. Blend it to your, like, I like the idea of blending. I feel like it's changed the game because you can literally create the color scheme that you want, you know? And in that way, nobody's hair will look exactly like yours. It can't, because nobody's gonna blend the same way as your hand blends. Unless you're very meticulous and you know how, like for instance, I didn't know this was gonna be more white and brown than this was gonna be yellow. I was just going. It just happened. You know what I mean? But but all I knew was I was using the same amount of colors, and I was trying to blend everything together. But obviously, I did realize that certain sections had more color, more of this color than another color. It just happened in the way I parted the hair. But I don't know. That's like a long story about blending. I know, but it's just something you have to know, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, well, it doesn't look exactly the same as how hers might look, or if you see somebody else who blended their hair, how theirs look. No, because you're blending, it's a human blending, it's not a machine doing it, so it can only be so meticulous, you know what I mean? Or they might have not blended theirs as well as you blended yours. Mine is blended all right, it's blended to my liking, it's what I wanted. And then you have, so you see I started off there, like I said, wasn't really feeling it, so the first 2 lines, and then that's when I started the blending thing. And as you can see, I came up and you see me blended the hair all through. So certain, you know, certain sections have different color, but again, it looks good all together because it's the same color scheme. What you will notice though is that I did a couple strands. I did it 613. So and this was on accident really. I meant to spread out the sections that I just did straight 613 alone, but the way things worked out, I forgot. Look, I don't know if it's I forgot or, yeah, I kind of forgot, because as things proceeded, I realized, oh my gosh, I never even, you know what I mean, put some straight blonde sections. And I was thinking about it, I was like, honestly, I really don't need it. Like, look at it without it. I really, you know what I mean? It's good without it, but I felt like it just added a little something, you know what I mean? Like, if I go like this and just, you know, you have that, you just have that little, you know, you just got that little something, okay? So, so if you want yours exactly like mine, this is the middle of my head. So my left over here, just go ahead and put, how many did I do? 2, 4. Go ahead and do 4 613 braids right here. And I feel like it's super versatile because I can hide it. I can put it to the back, and I can even like hide it in between the braids if I didn't want it to show. Or I can like hide it like this, like, or just have it peek through just a little bit, you know? So I love that. It's pretty versatile, but I just like, you know, I like that color scheme. I just like it to show or whatever. But yes, so that is that. And then after I did that, I braided everything. I went ahead and I cut the straight ends. I cut them up, although you can't tell now because it's been a lot of friction, and you know, sometimes I have slept without my bonnet. Okay, I'm guilty, I've done it, we've all done it, you know. A lot of times I've done it, okay? A lot of times I have done it. So that's why it's a lot of straight hairs, but you know, you just cut them off. And then after I cut them off, and you can also cut them off as maintenance, but maintenance video coming soon. But after I cut them off, I went ahead and I put my hair in hot water. So you can either just put your hair like on top of you can put your hair inside a pot and just dip it in, and you can put it inside a cup and just like put your hair slowly in that, but just put it in hot water, and that makes it literally like lay. You see the way it lays? That makes it more lighter, just limp. It makes it more limp, which I like more. Limp is not even a good word because that has a bad connotation, but it just makes it more like flowy to me personally. And then after that, I use the curl quenching mousse. I use this on it. The coconut milk, cream of nature, coconut milk, curl quenching mousse. And yeah, so that is what I did in order to get this hair. If you have any other questions, go in the comment box below. And I'm so sorry for the delay in making this video. I promise you y'all, I had meant to film this video a while ago. I am so sorry, but I'm here now. More videos on my hair to come. Ask me any questions, any questions, put it down and I will answer them, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. Make sure to like this video. It really helps me out a lot. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know what other hairstyles y'all want me to try out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, my hair is very long. You know, you see the ends. And another thing, if you want your hair to be like this with the ends, braid it to the bottom. That's part of the reason it took me so long, is I literally, let me show you one where you can kind of tell. I literally braided it almost all the way down. Like I stopped braiding, I don't know where, maybe it's like right over here. Like I even think I kept braiding, or I twisted or something like that. Like keep braiding all the way. If you really want it to be skinny all the way down, keep braiding all the way. If you don't, you'll still be fine. It'll, you know what I mean? It'll still be there, but I just didn't want it to look like just normal hair at the end. I wanted it to look like it was completely braided as much as possible. I don't know. But that's another thing to keep in mind. Yeah, that's it. Make sure to subscribe. All right, love y'all. Holla at you later. Bye.